Now for the fun part. I'm going to be sponsoring the Dash open source framework. I'm going to be working with individuals that understand the programming language. I'm going to not only just give you the resources to build and innovate and create on your own platforms, but I'm also going to start sponsoring people directly. Okay. I have over $1,000 that I'm going to be giving away in what is this first month. The goal and the intent of this project is to hopefully just have some fun. The projects that I have listed, I think that you're going to find interesting. And this isn't just a you can only win one event. One person could come in here, and if you're a monster, you could take the whole lot. I would be more than happy to give a single person $1,000 Claude Code subscription. So how this works is that I am willing to offer per event a single winner. Okay, the events are going to be event number one. In 31 days, okay, create an old school RuneScape Iron Man account. Okay, and whoever gets the farthest in what is their journey in that game, you win. You could play this as you code, okay? You could just create an account, and if nobody else creates an account, you get $200, all right? It's that, honestly, I don't care. I don't care, okay? Now, going on to event number two, all right? The boilerplate, all right? The boilerplate.toplot.dev is extremely powerful. It's what I use to create all of the applications within the network, and it's going to be a growing and more referred to tool. The reason why is because I've stacked it. I've deliberately, set it up with the capabilities and the tools that are needed to allow you to create something that would easily get on the web, but also be a very capable source in what is the current Dash framework and AI and kind of building in this new workflow. Okay, so any project goes. All it has to do is it has to have this as the chassis. All right, you could have anything that you are interested in. If it's in a Dash documentation boilerplate and you use that as the initial launch for it, you're good. Okay, it could be anything. All right. Event number three, the component index, right? I have just relaunched over 10 open source components that are currently supported for the Dash 4.1 ecosystem, okay? Anyone that has an actual image on it, these are the ones that are currently built out and maintained for the current Dash. These other ones, they still work. They will work, but they're not perfectly perfected for what is the Dash 4, framework, and they're not going to work with Flask backends and all the other stuff. So there's a lot of more work to be had. But ideally, what I'm saying is that even just within these components alone, like if you go into like Dash Leaflet 2, this is a really cool one. And I know that a lot of you guys have really liked the Penellium, which gives you a first-person perspective. But any of these components could be submitted, and ideally, all I'm just trying to see is like, hey, have fun. If you like maps, create a really cool map application, or combine multiple of these, because there's multiple different components within what is this network, and you can kind of mix the lot, and add new stuff, create your own new stuff. The whole goal is just to kind of see what you guys are able to create and innovate and what is this new system. So event number 4, whomever creates the best video about anything to plot AI, you win, right? Now, you could literally take this video, you could just clip a 3-second video, and if you're the only one who submits anything on to plot AI on this video, you win, right? So it's literally, participation will probably win you $1,000, because I don't know if you know this, but let's just take a second and look at the form, right? I have been posting for over a month quality content, just trying to strike up a conversation with anybody, trying to help the Dash open source, in any way I can, right? And if you look at all of my posts, anything I create about anything, like I get a lot of views, but nobody will mention me. Nobody will strike up a conversation. It's sad. It really is. It's depressing. So anyway, what I'm saying is like, if you create any video, ideally create something unique, and just have a conversation, or maybe back and forth. That'd be cool. Or, whatever. Clip mine, translate it in another language. Anything goes. Whoever is able to do the most, and it makes sense. Like, hey, you win $200. All right. Now, the last event is find a bug. Whoever, pokes the hardest throughout all of the network, the components, and they're able to find something like, ayo, that's an issue. Man, I appreciate it. Whoever spots the biggest issue in the network, you win, right? And it could be, if nobody submits a bug, it could be a spelling error. And I guarantee you, if you look through all the documentation and the code, if you do not find a spelling error on my catalog, It's pretty obvious, you know. You'll find it. I speak my own dialect, you know. It's gonna be it's gonna be pretty obvious. But yeah, so these are 5 separate events, and the way that I'm hosting it is that I'm gonna sponsor people with $200 Claude Max subscriptions. Okay, or alternatively, you could have $300 in what is the Two Plot AI network, where we're going to have generative tools. We're going to have, you know, you get a lot more out of it, but Ayo, it's a new network. I understand. I would personally take the Claude Code subscription, but if you really want to, you know, jump on, you know, you really want to kind of work with me more, then that $300 Two Plot AI, you know, credit, it's you know, you can buy anything on the network. You can buy any of my junk that I have on for sale at the e-commerce shop. If you want to buy anything, you know, it's a little bit more money, you know, than the $200 Claude subscription. But ideally, what I'm saying is that a single person could win it all. You know, you could take home the whole lot. If nobody else plays or no one cares, whatever, man, you barely scratch the surface of it. 30 minutes, you knock them all out, and you're the only submission. Congrats, you win. All right, whoever, and I mean absolutely whoever has the best content, you win. All right, so go through it. You know, it's all here, and check out the links to the subscription, because this is going to be judged over what it is this month. You know, and I'm excited to see what you guys have to share, and I'm excited to give back. And with that, thanks for joining. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in what is that next one.